Hi my loves, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite juicing recipe, my go-to juicing recipe, and spring being the perfect time is the perfect time to cleanse your system. I mean, anytime you should be doing this, but spring is especially like the perfect opportunity to just renew your cells and re-energize your body with clean energy. And I always share my diet, like food and drinks, on Instagram of what I eat on a daily basis. I love to juice, so I always share my juicing pictures, and a lot of people want to see how I do it, what are the recipes, what I do. So today I'm going to share with you my favorite go-to recipe. This is kind of what I do all the time, and then there's a variation of the ingredients and however you want to mix it, but this is kind of like my foolproof, perfect flavor, perfect amount of fruit to vegetable ratio. So of course there's so many benefits to juicing, and we can go for hours and hours and hours, and you can actually make like tons of videos just dedicated to juicing. But in a nutshell, just the basics. Of course, all these beautiful, like colorful vegetables will give you clean energy. Your body doesn't have to break down the food, so you get that energy right away flowing into your system. I think it just beautifies your cells, it energizes your whole system. It's an obvious way to detoxify your system. Of course, the beets and all these beautiful ingredients just cleanse everything and help to just keep everything moving the way it should in our bodies. It's an amazing way to get your fruits and veggie intake just in one like sitting, because you can mix and match all these amazing vegetables, beautiful vegetables, and get your intake that way. Of course, another great benefit is that juicing helps to rehydrate your body. Water is amazing and you should be drinking a lot of it, but juicing is like nature's vitamin water, because you get all this boost of vitamins and minerals and fiber right there straight from your glass. Personally, I think food or nutrition is a best way to get health insurance. So that's why I think it's so important to invest in your health through your diet. And of course, a great juicer can be pricey, but it is, to me, again, it's like the best investment in your health, because you will prevent future, God forbid, future diseases and health problems by just eating clean and having a clean diet. So I'm going to be using, I've got this, I think about a year ago, the Omega juicer, and I don't remember the model number. I'll try to look it up, but anyways, if you look at the Omega juicers online and you see this model, you'll know that this is the one, because they all look different. So I've been really happy with this juicer, and I like it because it actually allows for a lot of pulp, which is great because that's where all the fiber is. So I would definitely recommend this juicer in particular. Okay, so I'm going to take you through all the ingredients, which ones I'm using, and then we're going to prep them and juice them. So one of my favorite ingredients that I absolutely love to juice no matter what recipe I make are carrots. Carrots are of course really great for your vision and really good for the eyes, and the reason why is because they're rich in beta carotene, which once it's in the liver, it's converted into vitamin A. Another amazing benefit is that vitamin A is great for healthy glowing skin from the inside out. The antioxidants in the vitamin A help to protect the skin from sun damage. Carrots are also a great way to cleanse the body, and the vitamin A assists the liver in flushing out all the toxins from our body, so I just love that. Another favorite ingredient of mine that I also love to add into the base of all my juices are celery. Celery of course has a ton of health benefits as well, and one of my favorites is that the vitamin C in them, it really just helps to promote a healthy immune system. It lowers your cholesterol levels, helps to fight cancer prevention, so that's always great. And always the star of all my juices are beets. Beets are just incredible. They are so high in so many vitamins and minerals: vitamin A, B, C, beta carotene, folic acid, magnesium, potassium. We can go on and on and on. In a nutshell, they're the best way to cleanse the body and really are like the tonic for the liver. It just works amazingly. So I always love to include it in all my juices. And since it's so powerful, you only need a little bit. So this little beet right here is going to be more than enough for this whole juice that we're doing, because it's just such a powerful little vegetable. It's going to give this beautiful color to our juice today. Another favorite ingredient of mine that I love to juice are Granny Smith apples, and of course we all know an apple a day will keep the doctor away. Apples have so many great health benefits. They're anti-cancerous, anti-cholesterol, boost the immune system, so gotta love those apples. Next ingredient today I have are some beautiful oranges, and oranges of course we all know are high and rich in vitamin C and vitamin A. Of course, besides that, there's calcium, magnesium, potassium, fiber, antioxidants. We can go on and on. They're amazing. Love oranges, so we're gonna have 2 of those. So one of the fruits that I think gets the least amount of love, and I don't know why that is, are pears. Pears are amazing, delicious, and so many health benefits again. They're high in fiber. They have so many vitamins, vitamin A, C, K, B12, B3, B6, contain folate. So I love that, and it just adds a nice flavor and sweetness to the juice. So in any of my juicing recipes, I always love to include leafy greens, and here today I have some baby spinach. Of course, anything that's green and leafy green is very alkaline to our system, which actually helps to prevent cancer, because cancer cells cannot survive in an alkaline environment. They need to be in an acidic environment to thrive. So you always want to make sure that your system is clean and alkalized. So I always like to include some kind of a leafy green in the juices that I make. And last but certainly not least is my favorite ginger root. So just to name a few of the benefits of ginger, it helps to combat stomach discomfort, helps to reduce inflammation. Ginger helps to, again, boost the immune system. So I always like to include about an inch or so of ginger in any of my juices. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I like to prep my vegetables. So for carrots, I usually like to just trim the little ends and then cut them in about, depending on the length, about double the size, and that's how I like to prep the carrots. So for celery, it's the same idea. I just like to trim the ends a little bit, and then we're gonna cut it up into more manageable pieces. So I usually do, depending on the length, about 3. Okay, so for the apple, again, I just like to cut it into manageable pieces because my juicer has a bit of a small opening, so I just usually cut it up into about 1 inch width pieces. So pear, the same idea. I just like to cut it up into like about 1.5 to 1 inch pieces. Okay, so for the orange, I just like to peel the skin and make sure to get the white part off. And I like to just cut it in about, each half in about 3 pieces. And of course, last but not least, again, is the ginger root. And so what I like to do is just peel the skin off, and I like to just divide it into small pieces that I then like to layer as I juice. All right, so now that all these beautiful vegetables and fruit is ready to go and is prepped, I'm gonna show you how I juice. And really, I don't think there is really one way of doing it. I just find that it's better when I layer them. So I will do, let's say, a little bit of carrot, then the celery, then the orange, then the apple, and then just kind of go in rotations. So I'm gonna turn on the juicer. It's gonna be a little loud, so I'm gonna fast forward through this point, but you can still get to see how the process of juicing actually goes. So let's start juicing. I just realized that I actually forgot to show you how I cut the beet because it was hiding underneath this. So all I do is I just cut it in half, and then I just cut it into smaller pieces. Okay, you guys, so we have juiced all of the beautiful vegetables and greens and fruit, and here's all this goodness and the beauty in here. So I'm gonna give it a taste test. I cannot wait. I'm really actually hungry right now, so this is gonna be amazing. Do you just love the color? That little beet, look at how potent that color is. Just mix it up. Just perfect. I actually love pulp in my juices, so there's a ton of pulp. It is a little sweet from the apples and the beets, and the carrots actually add sweetness too. You don't taste the spinach at all. Celery is very strong, but I actually like that. And the ginger just gives you a little bit of a kick, which is perfect. A little spiciness, a little perfect hint of flavor. So if you're not juicing yet, I highly recommend it, especially if you have kids. It's a great way to get them to have fruits and vegetables in their diet, and just switch up that pop to these beautiful vitamin-rich, mineral-rich vegetable and fruit juices. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a try if you don't juice yet, and share with me in the comments below your favorite combination of raw juices if you already are a juicer. So thanks for tuning in once again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers!